for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And we have a very exciting board meeting tonight for you with a couple of very special presentations. And it's a really great way to kick off the holiday season. But before that, I do just want to acknowledge what happened 10 years ago today, which was a very sad day for schools across the country. Today is the 10th anniversary of the Sandy Hook tragedy and shootings. So we do want to pause for a moment of silence to remember the lives that were lost that day of the students and the staff members, and to let the people know in Connecticut and throughout the country that those lives are not in vain, that they're thought about, and that they're missed every day, and then our hearts go out to those families who will never be the same. So if we could just take a moment of silence. Thank you. And we did, Ms. Meyer, do you want to just acknowledge?
Sure. To everything that Mr. Ciapetta just mentioned, there are 26 Christmas cactuses sitting in front of the dais here to represent the 20 students and 6 educators that lost their life at Sandy Hook. So if it's all right with Mr. Levy and Dr. McCallion, we'd like to send these back with you to be distributed to each of the first grade classrooms in your building as a way to continue to remember and memorialize those lives that were lost, as well as to continue to instill hope, safety, and joy in our classrooms as we move through this holiday season.
So we'll move on to now our next is we have a performance by the Voices of Whitman. It's just one song, and there's a lot more to come tomorrow night, but we wanted to give you a little sneak peek of tomorrow's concert. As concerts have been going out throughout the week, last week as well, and the concerts at Whitman we had the orchestra on Monday, yesterday was the band, and they've been great, and tomorrow is chorus. So with that said, I'll welcome the Voices of Walt Whitman, 4 of them. And I think Samantha, our very own. Samantha, do you want to introduce your colleagues here and tell us what you'll be singing?
Of course. So I'm joined by Jess Diaz, Carlos Venegas, Edelson Palma-Rivera, and Elcina. So basically, we're going to be singing the 30-second La La La. Just a little preview of what we would like to see at our concert tomorrow night. You're all welcome to join. It's your admission. We're going to have a lot of performances, a lot of ensemble performing, but we're just a quartet of what is chorale, so we're very excited, we're very honored to be here, and yeah, that's about it. Let's have it!
Excellent, guys. Do you want to just introduce everybody else? So, come back here. Come back, guys. We just want to give you a little, everybody a little shout out. So, Samantha is alto, and then Jess Diaz. Where's Jess? You are soprano, and then Edelson, tenor, and Carlos is bass. Bass, sorry. Thank you. So, excellent job. Congratulations. I look forward to tomorrow's concert. Congratulations. All right. And our next part part of our presentation tonight is a recognition of Maplewood's third grade dual language class. This is Ms. Polanco's class, and they have they've been recognized a lot recently. They've been on News 12, Channel 11, Channel 5. They've been covered by Newsday, the Huntington Patch, the Huntingtonian, News Radio 880, 1010 Wins. They are celebrities. We're going to have to ask you for your autograph.
I don't know what got more coverage last week. Aaron Judge reciting with the Yankees or our third graders in Mr. Polanco's class?
I think they're third graders. And this coverage is very well deserved, and we want to celebrate it as well because this is really a once in a lifetime thing, and probably never happened before for our district certainly, and probably won't happen again. You were of 4,400 schools in the state of New York. You were chosen to represent New York State in Washington D.C. on the New York State tree, and that's just a great accomplishment. I was thrilled to be with you guys last week when you visited the county executive, and he took pictures with each of you, and it was great. And we hope to do something special for you today. So we want to recognize each of the students and their contribution towards the tree by showing what they designed, and we have a present for you as well this time. So. Everyone will have a little gift in one of the bags over there, and I'll tell you in advance what it is. And we'll have the first student show there. So what we did was we took the drawing that each of you did for your ornament, and we turned it into an actual Christmas ornament, or an ornament that you can have for your And in addition, we have a picture of the tree with the ornaments on it in the package as well. So we'll call up each one of our students who get to tell us what their drawing was and why they drew that. And just so people know, the contest was you had to draw something in New York State, and it just couldn't be Long Island. It had to be something that represented New York State and showcased New York State. So we'll call up Ms. Polanco, and we'll help introduce the students, and I'll hand out Ms. Polanco the gifts to each student.
Good evening, everyone. Let me just start off by saying this experience has been one adventurous roller coaster, a range of emotions. It all began when the announcement was first shared with me that my class would have the opportunity to create ornaments for the National Christmas Tree Lighting. The first emotion I felt was confusion. To be honest, I had never heard of such an event. Once I did my own research to understand the task better, confusion quickly turned into a feeling of panic. Not only would my class represent our school district, but the entire state. To make things better, we had about a week to get everything done and submitted. This is where I must give credit to those that helped me behind the scenes, because in order to expedite the process, I knew I would have to find and print different images connected to New York in order to give my students guidance the next day. This was not a quick task, but as always, my husband and brother were willing to help me out. This may have included an all-nighter, and I might have had to bribe them with food, but in the end, we got it done. So thank you. Thank you to my wonderful husband and brother for bearing with me as I was trying to keep it together. Thank you to our school art teacher, Dr. Beck, who was more than willing to share artistic pointers and ideas with me when I went running to her in despair. Thank you to Mrs. Tyrell, our district PR consultant, who I like to call my agent. We wouldn't have survived all the press and media without her. And of course, thank you to my amazing school district, Board of Education, principal for trusting me and my class with this important task. I think we can all agree that this special group of children have done a spectacular job representing our South Huntington school community and our diverse state. So boys and girls, I want to give you the biggest thank you of all. Thank you for taking this assignment as seriously as you did and for going above and beyond, knowing what was at stake. You have made me so proud to be your third grade teacher, and I am grateful this experience will bond us forever. From your beautiful detailed ornament drawings, to your charming news and media interviews, to your courteous demeanor when honored by the Suffolk County Executive, up until today, for showing up with pride and excitement. Congratulations, boys and girls. Give yourselves a pat on the back for a job well done. También, muchas gracias a los padres y familias por estar aquí hoy para compartir este triunfo de sus hijos y por crear niños tan increíbles. Les deseo una feliz Navidad y un próspero año nuevo, lleno de felicidad y salud. Muchas gracias.
So before we bring up the students, we want to, we have a little quick highlight video that we're going to run, and then we'll hear from each of the students. So, give us a moment to run that.
We're going to go behind the mic. Come to the side. Here you go.
My ornament was on the Rockefeller tree. I really liked it because it was a big deal. Not only like our state went to see it, but other countries did. So I really liked drawing them.
Hanukkah, can I show everybody your ornament? We'll go through each of them, but I just want to show you how nice it came out. So you each got your own ornament. And on the front of the ornament is your design, and the back of the ornament is your name. Wow. Thank you. Thanks for your recognition. Thank you.
Okay, Emil.
Tell us about your ornament.
I made the subway.
And do you like to ride the subway? You told us the other day you like to ride the subway, right? And see what's coming ahead of it, the subway?
Yeah, I feel. I like it.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Haley,
Now Haley made two, so you have to tell us about both of them. Here's yours.
So for the first one, I made a Thanksgiving parade. It was a very nice thing to draw. It had a lot of details and different types of colors. Then I had the state bird. It was a very unique thing to draw, and I loved all the colors and all the details that I had to add.
Candy,
Kendi, congratulations. Want to tell us about your ornament?
My ornament is the lighthouse. I did it and I like how I did my ornament because I really have fun doing this.
Cora,
Yours is very appropriate.
I drew Walt Whitman not just because he represents my town, but because he represents my state. Also, he's a really famous poet in this district.
Brittany,
Oh, all right. Come back.
all right, Javier,
Can you tell us about yours, then?
Mine is the popular state food.
Oh, wow. What kind of food do you have on there?
Pizza, bagel, hot dog.
What's your favorite one?
Pizza.
Pizza? Sure. Congratulations. Thank you. Yeah.
Brittany. Perfect timing.
Congratulations. Can you tell us about your ornament? It's so pretty.
I drew the apple tree to represent the farm.
Thank you, Brittany.
Thank you.
Charlotte,
Oh, wow. That's appropriate for the time of year, Charlotte. Thank you.
I made the ball drop because I like all the sparkly colors and stuff, and also people around the world come to Times Square to see the ball drop, and I just like all the pretty colors and it's sparkly.
Crystal,
So pretty. Thank you. Congratulations.
I made the sugar maple tree, and I thought it was something really beautiful to make because it has really beautiful colors in it. And it's very nice and something I will never forget.
Jules,
Congratulations. Oh. Jules also has two. Can you tell us about both of yours?
I made the state flower, the rose, and I made Central Park because Central Park is very beautiful and unique and it's very iconic. And I thought the state flower was very beautiful, just like New York.
Do you learn knew that it was our state flower. I would not know that.
Ian?
Great job, Ian. Congratulations. There you go. Can you tell us about your ornament?
I drew the symbols for New York, so like a big apple, because when people see like a red apple, they think of New York. So, yeah.
Alex?
Congratulations, Alex. Here you go. Can you tell us about your ornament?
My ornament. Broadway. 42nd Street.
Is there anything else you want to tell us about it?
It have cars and buses.
Allison?
Congratulations. Tell us a little about your ornament.
I drew the Statue of Liberty, and it represents freedom. And the reason why it's green, it's because during the winter time and rain and everything like that, it turns green.
Ryan?
Congratulations. Here you go. Can you tell us a little about your ornament?
So I also drew the Statue of Liberty, and I also put some buildings in the background.
Cool. That's for you. Yeah, you have it.
Carly?
Congratulations, Carly.
Thank you.
There you go. These are for you. And you, Carly, also did too. So can you tell us about both of your drawings?
So my first one, I did rivers, because it represents the body of rivers of New York State, and it has a lot of nature around it and animals on it. And for my second one, I did music. I did a trumpet because I like how big it is, and maybe one day I would play it, but I still want to play the violin one day. And I added a lot of colors to it, so then it could seem nice and bright.
Dylan?
Congratulations, Dylan.
Thank you.
Here you go. Can you tell us a little about your drawing? Your ornament?
I did the New York Aquarium.
Have you ever been to the aquarium, or
I'm pretty sure I have.
what's your favorite animal there? Do you know?
The tiger shark.
Oh wow, that's a cool one. Good.
Well, basically a shark only. So
Shark, yeah.
I only saw shark.
I like the dolphins. Cool. Thank you. Congratulations.
Unfortunately, we did have 4 students that couldn't join us today, but to do them justice, I'll just quickly mention what it is that they drew and who they were. So this student, Mulaney, she wanted to represent sports of New York, particular baseball, and she also wanted to feature Coney Island. So that's Mulaney. This is Victor. He wanted to focus on the beaches that are found specifically more in Long Island. He drew some palm trees in there, but it's okay. We also have the Bronx Zoo as drawn by Joel. Joel's here. Joel, come on up. You'll explain this better than I can. We missed you, Joel.
Oh, congratulations. Can you tell us a little about your drawing? Yeah.
I drew the New York Bronx Zoo because I like to see all the animals and the colors, and I draw the animals that I drew were the elephant and the lion.
Are those your favorite animals?
No,
No? No. What's your favorite animal then?
my
favorite animal is probably like a tiger and a cerberus.
Tiger, wow. And what was the other one?
The cerberus.
Oh, wow. Cool. Good work. Thank you.
He explained it much better than I would have. And last but not least, we have Oscar, who drew our state animal, the beaver.
All right, did everyone's accounted for? Everybody got them? So I just want to, we're going to have you come up and take a picture with the Board of Education, but first I want to thank somebody who helped put this presentation together. I mentioned a couple weeks ago to our district clerk that, we should do something, but I don't know what we could do. I'm not that creative, but we gotta bring the students in and honor them. It'll be perfect time of the year to do so. And I said to Ms. Caliendo, what could we do? And she came up with the idea for the ornaments, and it was just such a great idea. So please thank Ms. Caliendo for this great idea. All right, if we can have all the students come up with their pictures and their ornaments to take a picture. Ms. Blanco, come. You want to maybe hold a picture too, or? Sure. Yeah. I'll go. Yeah, come on. That's where that's the whole camera. Yeah. Nice picture.
Yeah, it's too many.
Here. All right, we're going to, that's the end of our presentations for tonight. I hope you enjoyed that one as much as I did. I think it was so special. What great students we have in Ms. Polanco's class. Thank you, Ms. Polanco, for helping that project. Thank you, Dr. Hender. I think he's also here. There he is. And is Mrs. Villanueva? Also, yep. Thank our principal, assistant principal. Thank our public relations team who was quite busy dealing with all these media requests for our young stars. So congratulations to everyone. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. I hope you enjoy those ornaments, and I hope you put it on someplace special and you keep it for a really long time. I think it's a great keepsake. So congratulations. We're proud of you, and have a great holiday. All right, we'll take a 2-minute break while we let everybody get settled and clear out. I don't remember opening this. That's cool. Wasn't it? Caliendo? All in favor? Any opposed? Okay, items C through F require one resolution for adoption. Those are our minutes and schedule of bills. Is there a motion? Mr. Bronson, seconded by Mr. Biangasso. Any questions on those? All in favor? Any opposed? Okay, we have two communications. The first is from Longwood Central Schools regarding their annual and 19th annual, actually, regional legislative breakfast that they're hosting in partnership with the Eastern Suffolk BOCES and the Suffolk Region PTA. The breakfast will be on Saturday, February 4th at 8:30 a.m. So anyone that's interested, please let Ms. Caliendo know. People have gone before. It's a pretty good breakfast. They get all the elected officials come, so it's a good discussion. Okay, and then we also have another presentation. This is on Thursday, January 26th at 6:30 p.m. at the Huntington Hilton, hosted by the Nassau Suffolk School Boards Association in conjunction with the Nassau County Council of School Superintendents and the Suffolk County Council of School Superintendents, and it is on the state of the New York economy featuring New York State Controller Thomas DiNapoli, so that should be valuable information. And if anyone's interested, please let Ms. Caliendo know, and we'll put it on for a resolution to adopt. All right. Moving on to new business. New business item number 1 is the appeal of a superintendent suspension. This matter was discussed during executive session. Is there a motion to bring the resolution up? Mr. Scragg, seconded by Mr. Joyner. Okay, this is a resolution. If approved, this resolution is to deny the appeal. So all in favor of the denial? Any opposed? Okay. Moving on to new business item number 2 and 3 are related, but we'll take them up separately because they're a little different. These resolutions resolve an ongoing litigation, Garicki versus South Huntington School District. Is there a motion for item number 2? Mr. Scragg, seconded by Mr. Biangasso. Okay, Dr. Senamore, can you tell us about this one?
Thank you, Mr. Ciapetto. This matter has been discussed in prior executive sessions regarding litigation. And to settle this litigation, there are 2 components. The first component is the first action you'll be taking tonight with regards to an agreement with the insurance carrier. And then the second action is an actual settlement with the party in question.
Okay, this one has been discussed extensively in exec session, and this is settlement and release with the insurance carrier. Board have any questions for Dr. Senamore? All in favor? Any opposed? Okay, new business item 3 is complementary to that. Is there a motion? Ms. Meyer, seconded by Mr. Bronson. So this one, Dr. Senamore, this is the settlement agreement with the plaintiff. It's a settlement agreement and release, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. And it does involve a payment from the district to resolve litigation from many, many, many years ago regarding the Child Victim Act. Any questions? All in favor? Any opposed? All right, moving on to new business item number 4 is a secret determination for the Walt Whitman High School security booth. Motion. Mr. Bronson, seconded by Mr. Joyner and Mr. Scragg. Dr. Senamore.
Thank you, Mr. Ciapetto. So the soon-to-be constructed Walt Whitman High School security booth for the main driveway, which will be constructed based on grant funds through local representatives. It required a secret determination, which is an environmental impact review. There is no environmental impact. It is a type 2 category, therefore, and we are seeking the board's approval.
Okay, and this is a project that is planned for the summer and should be grant funded. So, any questions? All in favor? Any opposed? All right, moving on to new business item number 5 is the approval of a series of new courses, 3 courses. Is there a motion? Mr. Scragg, seconded by Mr. Bronson and Mr. Joyner. Dr. Murphy, can you tell us about these 3 new courses?
Yes, 3 in line of very many coming in the next few months. We had previously had prior approval with the Curriculum Council, 30 courses in total. These are the first 3. These 3 have been vetted through the Curriculum Council. One is with our phys ed department and titled Advanced Strength and Conditioning. We have another one from our Family Consumer Sciences department with Nutrition and Wellness. And lastly, it's a combined class between our English department and our Social Studies department called Sports Literature and its History Through Literature. And that really, you get a half credit of Social Studies and you get a half credit of English. These are all in combination. We wanted these out and be able to have them voted upon as we go through the scheduling process, and able to give students an opportunity to take different varying courses that they may find interest in.
Great. And the advanced strength and conditioning and nutrition and wellness, will they like run opposite each other, one in the fall, one in the spring? Or?
With the electives, they're both half year. Really, right now, that's what the scheduling process is for.
Okay.
How many more kids with how many requests? Will it be an alternating day full year? Will it be a half year every day?
Okay.
That really goes through the next 2 months and seeing if you have 100 students, how many of those 100 students we can get to fit in that class.
Okay. Because they seem similar, related.
They are
courses.
similar.
Okay.
But you may take that and then take child development or child education.
Okay.
So a lot of them are half-year courses that we try to keep because we don't know what you're interested
So
in.
you won't have to take both of them, you
Nope.
can take one. Okay.
No, you do not.
Okay. Any board have any questions? All in favor? Any opposed? Okay. Moving on to new business item 6, the approval of attendance at the National School Board Association Annual Conference. Is there a motion? Mr. Bronson, seconded by Mr. Scragg. It's for Mr. Biangasso to join the convention, Orlando, in April. Any questions?
Does he get his own room?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. No, he's going to do it. He's sharing, yeah. One bed or 2, so you have to let us know. Any other questions? All in favor? Any opposed? All right. New business item number 7 is the declaration of obsolete books at Stimson Middle School. Is there a motion? Mr. Bronson, seconded by Mr. Joyner. Dr. Murphy.
Yes, much like a lot of our textbooks and other things get reviewed, renewed, and a lot of times when we deal with textbooks or other books from the library, they become out of use, or even the material and it is not culturally appropriate. So these are just a couple items where we went through our Stimson library and our Oakwood. Some were just books that had been past their shelf life. Other ones where we do not teach those type of things, or that we don't want to have them within our libraries, and we decide to remove them as we revamp and renew a lot of our library books.
Great. Any of these, can we donate them to like the little libraries that are around, or they're in
no,
bad shape?
these are in pretty bad shape, and
Okay.
really like some of the content, we'd rather just have them obsoleted.
Okay. Any questions on the books? All in favor? Any opposed? All right. Moving on to new business item number 8. Now some IT equipment being declared obsolete. Is there a motion? Mr. Joyner, seconded by Mr. Biangasso. There it is. Dr. Fulton.
Thank you. So this is a list as we continue to go throughout the district and look for just old and obsolete IT equipment. If there is the chance that we can use some of it again, we do. We actually had given some equipment to high school students and let them tear it apart because it could no longer be used to kind of explore what was in there. But a lot of these items are just beyond use and beyond economic repair. So I'm asking for a surplus.
Okay. Any questions? All in favor? Any opposed? All right. Moving on to new business item number 9 is our data privacy and confidentiality agreements on every meeting. Motion? Ms. Meyer, seconded by Mr. Scragg. Dr. Steele.
Yes, we have an agreement tonight with Language Testing International, and this is an online language test that our high school students that are working towards getting points towards their seal of biliteracy on their diploma, they can take a test and receive a point in one of the languages that they're taking. And of course, they're agreeing to keep our students' information secure.
Excellent. Great. Any questions? All in favor? Any opposed? All right, new business item number 10 is various recommendations for the Committee on Special Education and Preschool Special Education. Motion. Mr. Bronson, seconded by Mr. Joyner. Any questions on the placements? All in favor? Any opposed? placements are approved. And last but certainly not least, new business item number 11, which is a resolution to reject bids that were submitted for bid number 23-01B regarding contract services for armed guards. Is there a motion to discuss? Mr. Bronson, second, Ms. Meyer. Dr. D'Elia, you want to give us an update?
Sure. In order to revise a specification within the original bid, we have to present a new bid that needs to go out. In order to bring out a new bid, we have to reject all the vendors that participated with the original bid. So in order to, we have to reject the original bidders and start with a new bid due to a revision that we need to make in consultation with our attorneys.
And when will that new bid go out?
That new bid we are planning for it to go out tomorrow morning.
And when does that bid close?
A bid will close 10 a.m. on next Thursday, which is December 22nd.
Okay. So we're planning today to have a little presentation on security and a discussion of those bids and to vote. Obviously, that's not taking place today. We've tried to be transparent about this throughout. We do anticipate, though not definite, that it will happen in January. It does depend on the bids. We've already vetted one company, so it depends on the bids and how they come back in this new process. So, but we do expect at some point in January that the board will have a discussion on there need to be two steps. One, to amend district policy with respect to armed guards, and two, to approve or not approve a contract. So that's kind of where we are in this process. And Dr. D'Elia will be letting people know and make sure that the community is informed of this. Obviously, it's a big change, and anyone that wants to address the board at that time, we'll certainly let them. Okay. Take a vote. All in favor? Any opposed? Okay, so the bids are rejected. We will rebid and then discuss those bid results. Moving on to personnel schedules 2, 3, 9, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, and 22. Motion. Mr. Scragg, seconded by Mr. Biangasso. Any questions on personnel? Okay, all in favor? Any opposed? Information and reports are listed. There is a curriculum council report, but Ms. LaCara is not able to be with us today. She's expecting the birth of her second grandchild, so congratulate Ms. LaCara in advance and hope that the delivery goes well. Next meeting will be January 11th. We're going to have a curriculum presentation on technology and elementary science, and potentially also the security presentation. And then January 25th is our big Teacher of the Year presentation. Comments by board members? Ms. Meyer.
Thank you, Mr. Ciapetta. I just want to wish everyone a very healthy, happy, safe, and peaceful holiday season. And I just want to give a special shout out to all of the music teachers in our district that have been working tirelessly for all these fantastic winter concerts for band, orchestra, chorus at all levels, elementary all the way up to high school, who give so much of their time, even before school, after school, extra hours to make sure that our students are prepared and confident. And the concerts have been absolutely wonderful. I think it's great that we've been able to continue to live stream them in addition to the fabulous in-person performances. So shout out to all the music staff. Thank you for all that you do.
Thank you, Ms. Meyer. Other comments? Mr. Biangasso.
Yes, I just wanted to say a special shout out to all the parents clubs. I went to the fundraiser that did a couple of weeks ago over at the main event in Farmingdale, and a lot of the local businesses even had, when you go to like Chipotle and certain businesses, a certain percentage goes back to the schools. And I just want to say thank you, beside the fact that all the tireless work that went in, volunteer work, and all the local businesses as well that supported us with prizes and allowing us the opportunity to give a portion of the proceeds back to the schools. I think it's extremely important that we support all our parents' clubs and all our schools, and I don't think sometimes they get the credit they deserve.
Thank you, Mr. Biangasso. Other comments by board members? Just want to also recognize, obviously, our ornaments have gotten a lot of attention, but there was something equally special that happened over at Waldman High School last week. There was a ribbon cutting to officially open Waldman High School's food pantry. And this was made possible by a $10,000 gift card donation from Stop and Shop. So very generous. And this new food pantry will allow for the purchase of food items and other essential products that our students and families need. So it's a really a beautiful act of love. And want to thank the students and faculty involved in helping to put that together. Dr. DeLeo.
Yes, thank you. All right, real quickly, I'd just like to thank everybody that was involved with the Winter Wonderland. I think we continue to outdo ourselves each and every year, and we adjusted well to the rain on that Sunday of Thanksgiving weekend, and I don't think we skipped a beat. But a lot of hands, a lot of people helping out and making that event so good for our community, and that's a thank you from me to everybody. I know I did it in writing, but I just want to say publicly that everybody's efforts, donating their time, a lot of people coming in on a Sunday and taking care of our community here is so appreciated. Also, last week we had our Hour of Code. We made sure all of our elementary students had a great opportunity to program, design, collaborate, and it was I had a chance to visit a few classes, and it was really wonderful watching what our students are doing. And we do here in South Huntington have a big push when it comes to computer science, and we will continue pushing. And I use the word push. It doesn't sound great, but our students absolutely love, especially at the K-7, K-8 level, as far as hands-on, working and designing, and to see that higher level thinking skills, seeing them take place on a daily basis when they're engaged in this kind of work is truly amazing, and that's what we want to see. And we've come so far with it, so we're going to keep going in that direction. I also want to echo what Ms. Myers said regarding our winter concerts. Thank you to our teachers for doing an unbelievable job. We were able to see Stimson last week, the high school this week. Samantha gave a great preview of tomorrow night, and really a lot to be proud about because our students are performing at such an amazing level, and there was no pandemic, not the way the group sounded last week and this week, so kudos to all of them. Last but not least, I can't believe it. I'm actually saying it because it's December, and I can't believe how fast time is going. Happy holidays to everybody, and we look forward to a great 2024. And
Wait, you skipped a year.
oh, I was talking budget with Mrs. Ciapetta before, and 24 is all on my mind. And you'll find out later about that. But sorry about that. Yes, 2023. We hope a happy and healthy for everyone, and we're very fortunate to be part of this community. Thank you.
Hopefully it's a good year that we skipped. So. All right. Samantha.
So once again, just thank you for having me here, and I'm very honored to be able to do and share what I do with you all. I'm very excited to hear about all the positive changes going on, like the Hour of Code, the food pantry. I just love hearing about all these positive changes that we're making, and I'm really excited to keep that going, and hopefully I can support you guys all more. And yeah, I'm really excited to see what comes forward. So
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. All right. Voice of the residents. None. Okay. We will take a motion. That's where Jeremy, you have a few more items in exec session. So we'll take a motion to go into exec session to discuss matters of personnel. Ms. Meyer, second. Mr. Bronson, all in favor? Any opposed? I wish everyone a happy and healthy holiday season and a new year. It's been a great year so far, pandemic-free, and great things happening in South Huntington, and we know it will in 2023 as well.